Is this part 2?
Yes.
Part 2. Okay.
You're right there doing.
Yeah, you take the string and you go from that post over here.
Yeah.
And you extend it out about 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
And then you notch it. You bend the string like this.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
You recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you slide it back and then you pin it like this. You pin it across here.
Yeah.
And then you take your special tool. Again, I'm going to turn the pegs this way. And then ideally, this is hard to do, but you press down right by the post. And you use a little spinning tool like this, and you tighten that fucker
I'm
back
getting
up.
that shit.
You tightening it up?
Yeah. This has a light on it.
Oh shit. And finally. Okay, so I'm trying to tighten this up. Trying to tighten it up. It's taking forever, but it'll tighten up. You know, if you work it long enough, it'll tighten up.
Yeah.
And I can feel the string tightening up.
Oh yeah, let me look at it good.
See it?
Now you see the strings all straight, all straight.
All straighten out.
Yeah.
Okay, now what I like to do before I finish tightening it up, I like to kind of check it out like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like to elevate it here and move it around a little bit like this, and then reposition it here and make sure it's in that notch. And then I'm going to slightly tighten it more
Okay.
to finish it up. And then you can hear it's already starting to sound. But the very final tightening, I'm not going to do with this tool. I'm going to do that by hand. All right? Now we do step.
Repeat the process.
Repeat the process. So now I'm going to do second string here.
Yeah.
Are you watching that?
Yeah.
Make sure it's properly seated here.
Yeah.
Make sure it's properly seated. Press down slightly. And then you know it's going to go through here next, and then come to the next post over here.
Right. You're pretty much gonna do the same thing to all 6 strings.
Yeah, but I'll show you a little detail here. I was going to do the tuning part, but this video I think is going to be limited to just the restringing.
Yeah.
I can't find
Let
that.
me see.
No, can you find that?
Yeah. Right. It's from here. Oh wait.
I don't know where's that.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. You got it? All right, keep filming. Let's speed this along, dude. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go like this. Again, double check here, make sure it's seated properly. Run it along this way. This is for beginners.
Yes.
Run along here. And then twist this one as you need to. And then you're gonna go over, of course, the second notch here, right?
Second knot.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And now you're gonna follow it.
Someone's been smoking too much weed.
Not me. I've given my life to Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, now watch this. From here to here,
Yeah.
extend the hand out like this
Yeah.
to roughly 1.5 inches.
Right.
That's 1.5 inches. And then you put a notch in it like this and you squeeze it. Okay? And you slide it back. And then you repeat the process. Okay?
All right.
So I'm gonna start whirly twirly. Whirly twirly. Whirly twirly. Come on. Give me that whirly twirly. Give me a hard time here. Oh shit, what the hell? It's not, oh okay, it's starting to tighten up now. Giving it the whirl, oh, it's making that sound. Okay. Straighten that out now. I like to double check it. See what I'm doing here? Just running it like this. And then again, make sure it's centered in that groove right here. And then I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit more. I'll tune that in the next video, okay, because there's not enough time on this video. So I'm gonna repeat this process. I'm gonna show you this runner part over here in a second.
The runner part.
Yeah. So third string,
Yeah,
right?
third
And
one.
I'm getting a little paranoid here. I'm gonna check the back.
Check.
Like already, I found a couple that are not seated here. So you make sure they're all, see what I'm doing here?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
perfectly normal. But make sure it's, again, an expensive guitar, you would do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep
That's
that
the
shit,
one.
Keep the shit,
Right.
shit organized, right?
Right.
This is for beginners. I'm gonna slightly depress it. I'm gonna start speeding up a little bit, all right? Third notch, third post, okay? So I'm gonna go, I'm doing this by feel. My vision, I'm what they call visually limited. Okay, feed it through there. Double check the length. Double check this, especially here. And then again, once it's taut, you extend it 1.5 inches, roughly. Put a little kink in it, like this. Pull it back. That way it seats on the post. And there are different techniques for doing this. This is definitely not what I would recommend for a multi-million-dollar guitar. All right. And then I'm gonna go over here with the spinner.
Yeah, that one.
Spinner 2.
Third one.
Put that on there. Third rock from the sun. And I'm gonna pin it down. I fucked up already because I fucked up the wire, but I don't know if you can see it, but anyway. I'm gonna do the spinny. Spinny. Spinny tighty. Spinny tighty.
Spinny whiny.
Spinny whiny, yeah. You never take me shopping anymore. That's a spinny whiny. That's the joke. All right. Tighten that up. Oh, I can feel the tension. I can feel it. Yeah. And then once the tension gets to the point where it's feelable, again, I like to pick it up, run my hand around it like this. Make sure it's centered again, and reapply pressure. And then I'm going to tighten it up for just a few turns, like that. Okay. All right. Let me speed it up here. You ready? Next one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
You gotta make sure they're in order.
Tracks. Losing
You
tracks.
gotta make sure in order. But
1, 2. All right.
yeah. The good thing is, the more you do, the fewer you gotta worry about.
Yeah. So the next one is this one.
Fourth
right here.
one.
So again, just
1, 2, 3, 4.
quattro. Are you from fucking Texas or something? All right. So it's roughly in there. All right. Turn that guy. Yeah, turn that a little bit. All right. So you see it right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Make sure it's
4.
forward.
Yeah. Doing the double check.
Double check. And then you go like this. Once it's roughly taut,
Yeah.
check that distance. On these smaller gauge strings, I like to come out a little bit more. A little bit more than 1.5 inches.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna,
Right, because it's not, the strings aren't as strong, so you're gonna.
well, they have more, this is good for beginners.
Right.
This is not how any professional would restring a guitar. Okay, where am I at here? 1, 2, 3, I lost track. 1, 2, 3.
Right, that's the third to last.
So here,
4, yeah. The
okay,
fourth
and
one.
then I'm gonna pull it back to where it's taut, where it meets the post, and then I'm gonna do the twisty thing. I'm getting a little bit tired of this. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You got the view?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start doing the twisty. Oh,
Do the twisty.
twisty. And again, you want to pin it down a little bit while you're doing the
Right.
twisty.
We want to thank our sponsor, A Spoon. That's right by Arthur. That's our sponsor.
Spoon.
Spoon.
No, just Spoon.
Spoon. Whoever makes, I don't know who make. I guess there's a company that makes spoons. I want to work in that factory.
Dang.
What do you make? I make spoons.
It's like people don't ask you twice what you make. They know what you make.
Yeah. Actually,
Spoon, everybody knows.
everybody knows what a spoon is, but very few people, I would imagine, knows where
What do
it's,
you, yeah,
where it's
very-
made from.
Like they don't go like, do you work in the spoon factory?
No.
Like, where do you work? What do you make for a living? I make spoons, man. All right, and then I'm gonna again draw it.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out; these other ones get in the way. All
Right.
you gotta kind of
Right.
straighten the shit
Put
out.
Put it into the correct.
Yeah, and then you
the next one up.
be very careful at this stage. Do this by hand. Because those brand new strings have a tendency to snap. And I also like to go like this sometimes. I like to, after it's in there, just double check it, lift it up, do a little more, squeeze down here, and then you can adjust the tuning later.
Right.
All right, now this is a runner.
The runner.
And it's a slight, my old Fender Stratocaster,
Right.
the runner had rollers, but this is a sliding type runner.
All right.
Okay.
So then the second to last.
Yeah, the two last ones you go through.
Yeah.
All right, so again, you see the way I'm just
Yeah.
making sure it's seated in here. You don't want it to stick it out in the back, right?
Right.
So you can pull, and then you can press on just to depress it slightly, and then you follow it, and you're gonna go over here. The only difference is on the last two strings, usually the last two, different guitars have different.
Yeah.
You gotta slide it underneath there. See how,
Right. Right.
you see that one?
Right. And then.
And then again, you just repeat the process.
Yeah,
You
man.
go,
Get it.
you go through the peg, and then on this, make sure it's. You see this one?
Right.
If this is the type of guitar you have,
Right.
make sure it's free, like right there, it popped out. Make sure it's underneath it, but moving smoothly. So you go wiggle it.
Yeah.
It's got to be under, being able to wiggle, and it's got to be over here.
Okay.
And now you repeat the process. You
Right.
go out a certain amount of distance.
A little over 1.5 inches. You said maybe 2 inches.
I said 1.37 inches.
1.3.
You know, your lack of precision, Robert Strong, is really showing a weakness in your education from East Clackamas County College.
Yeah. Southeastern. Southeastern.
All right, so then, listen, I'm going to pull it, then I'm going to pull it back.
All right.
So let me see. Pull it back to, the kink is nice because it kind of allows you to measure it. And then, got to do the twisty. Is it pulled back? Wait, is this the kinky? This is for beginners.
Right.
Then I'm going to go the twisty. I'm going to do the twisty, 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 twisty. And you got to start guiding it as you twist it more and more. You have to guide it over the. I'll show you. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna again fucked up on that one. I'm gonna pin it down a little bit more, like I should have done. You can pin it down with your finger.
Pin it down with your finger.
Yeah, it's like Stormy Daniels. Okay, I'm watching the string. The string's getting tired.
Yeah.
The string's getting tired.
Yeah. I guess this
And
one.
then it slipped out from the runner.
Right.
And I have to readjust it here and make sure it's again under the runner
Right. Under the runner and under the.
and on the right.
Right.
The right thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to tighten it up a little bit more. Oh, I can feel that tension. And as the tension is increasing,
Yeah. Then you gotta.
then I'm going to go
be more
back
careful.
here,
Yeah. Gotta be a little.
check
more,
this out,
Right. Start being more careful.
and I'll check underneath there.
Yeah.
And now on this one, this is it where it rips the string. I'm going to do this by hand. Pin it down very carefully as I'm feeling the tension. And it's already, I can feel, already, there's a lot of, already I can feel here
Yeah.
a little bit of friction starting to occur like this.
Right.
I'm gonna do that by feel. And even if I hold it here with two, I don't want it to snap.
Right.
That's the whole point. So I'll stop there for now.
Okay.
All right, last string.
Last one then.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so get the seating right.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna go in there,
Yep. Going the last one.
and it's gonna go through there,
Go to the other side of the
and
thing.
then they're gonna go this motherfucker right here.
Right.
I'm just, I got this. I think I got this. Give me a second. I am what they call visually impaired.
Let me see.
Yeah, can you get that?
There you go.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so. All right, so last string. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't like these strings. They're a little bit on the short side. But anyway,
Right.
that's up. So I'm going to double check here in the back.
Right.
Make sure, yep, they're all in there.
Yep. I see him.
Okay, so I'm going to go through here.
Right. Put it back in. Make sure it's.
And then I'm going to go, on this one, I'm going to go even longer. I'm going to go about 1.5 inches, something like that. I'm going to,
a little longer on the
yeah, because I don't want it to slip off.
right. And it's
The base-
it's the smallest one.
Yeah, and the big strings, they'll stay on more securely. So I'm going to go, all right. Here we go. And then you're going to slide it back to there. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. You ready?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go old wine. Twisty, twisty, twisty. Gotta do the twisty misty. I remember a girl from high school. Her name was Misty Franklin.
My cousin's name Misty. She was
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
Like that was actual her name. My my mom's side.
Yeah. This woman in high school, she was beautiful. She was half black. She had a nice afro,
Yeah.
and her skin looked like cream butter. All right, now check it out. It's getting tighter, right? You see it?
But then you gotta make
Then
sure.
you gotta do
Yeah.
this guy,
Yeah, and also
that guy, and now it's slipped out from under here.
Right, and put it back in there.
I can't even fucking. I'm gonna have to loosen this back up. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna loosen it back up. You ready?
Yeah.
It's gotta fit under. Okay, I think it's under there now.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be under the runner.
Yeah.
It's gotta be the notch. It's gotta be under the runner, and then the runner.
Right.
That's the point where it'll snap. And then at this point, I'm gonna squeeze it here
Right, by hand.
and do the last final tightening. And I'm not gonna tune it in this video.
No.
But here, okay, final comment.
Right.
Final comment.
Yeah.
I don't like to cut these things,
No.
like the leftover here.
Right.
Most people cut them. I don't like to cut them because I like to use the whole in case the string breaks. I'm poor and I'm a beginner. And so I like to save these strings in case I need to reuse them. Literally.
Yeah.
All the strings are roughly on. I'm going to tune this in a separate video. Maybe my loyal subscribers will listen to it, maybe not. But I would keep those like that.
Yes.
And that's a rough... You got the whole picture?
Yes.
That's a rough, quick restringing of a guitar.
Fucking
And that's cut.
cut. That was